Good afternoon, students. I am Dr. Anshita Gupta Soni. I am back with another video on mucosal drug delivery system. I hope this delivery system video will be very much helpful for you. So let's start today's content. Please like, share and subscribe our channel for more informative videos. Students, mucoadhesive drug delivery system is the delivery system which interact with the mucus layer covering the mucosal epithelial surface and mucin molecules and increase the residence time of the dosage form at the site of absorption. Mucoadhesive drug delivery system is a part of controlled drug delivery system. From the diagram, you can easily see the marketed mucoadhesive drug delivery system which comes under buccal drug delivery system. Students, it was in the early 1980s when the concept of mucoadhesion gained considerable interest in pharmaceutical technology. MDS have been developed for buccal, nasal, rectal and vaginal routes for both systemic and local effect. It is the best choice for hydrophilic, high molecular weight and poorly absorbed drugs. Mucoadhesion of MDDS can be increased if they are co-administered together with enzyme inhibitory and penetration enhancers, or if enzyme inhibitory and penetration enhancer properties are added in mucoadhesive polymers. It also improves the patient compliance. Before moving towards MDDS in detail, let's discuss the nature and property of mucosal layer. The inner layer of epithelial cell line is called mucosa. It is covered with viscoelastic fluid. It is composed of water and mucin. Its thickness varies from 40 μm to 300 μm. Other components which include in this layer are proteins, lipids, mucopolysaccharides, electrolytes. The main role of mucosa is protective and lubricative. This is called mucosal layer. Now when we talk about adhesion, then adhesion can be described as tendency of a substance to remain adhered to a surface, and if it adheres to a biological mucosal layer, then it is called mucoadhesion. Students, as we have already discussed that mucous membrane exert different protective as well as barrier function. So what are the different functions of mucus? First of all, it is protective, particularly from hydrophobicity, barrier into tissue absorption of the drug and influences the bioavailability. Adhesion, it has strong cohesion properties, and lubrication. It keeps the mucous membrane moist. Students, now question may come in our mind that in spite of having different type of drug delivery system, again we are having mucoadhesive drug delivery system. Why? So, mucoadhesive drug delivery system, also known as MDDS, have three major advantages. First, it prolongs the residence time of the dosage form at the site of application, leading to higher absorption and improved bioavailability of the drug. Second is improve the therapeutic performance of drug. Since the bioavailability increases, so the therapeutic efficacy of the drug also increases. And high drug loading capacity, MDDS have the highest drug loading capacity. So these three factors make mucoadhesive drug delivery system a better option. Moreover, mucoadhesive drug delivery system is a non-invasive drug delivery system and it offers higher patient compliance also. Now students come mucoadhesion. Since we are talking about mucoadhesive drug delivery system, so it is very much important to understand the concept of mucoadhesion. Mucoadhesion can be defined as an interfacial phenomena in which the two materials, in which one may be an artificial compound such as a mucoadhesive polymer and the other may be the mucin layer of the mucosal tissue, are held together by means of interfacial forces of attraction. A bond is formed between polymer and the mucin of the mucosal tissue. So what are the type of bond that is formed? There are two different type of bond specifically formed. First is chemical bond and second is mechanical bond. And the process of mucoadhesion depends upon the formation of bond itself. Now students, in our previous slide we discussed that a mucoadhesion. Now comes the word mucoadhesive. It can be defined as an substance having the tendency or the property of interacting with mucous membrane and being retained on them or holding them together for extended or prolonged period of time. It is a property of a polymer. So when we go for mucoadhesive drug delivery system and we have the option to opt a polymer, then the polymer must contain the property of mucoadhesive. Okay, then there are the three stages. The process by which a polymer get attached to the mucin of the mucous membrane. First is the contact stage. In this stage, there is a contact between bioadhesive and a membrane. Again, a word comes bioadhesive. It is none other than mucoadhesive. When a substance attaches itself to a biological membrane, it is also termed as bioadhesive. So in contact stage, contact occurs between a bioadhesive and a membrane. This is also called wetting or swelling. Then second comes consolidation stage. It is the stage in which penetration of the bioadhesive into the tissue or into the surface of the mucous membrane occurs. It is also called as interpenetration. Here, formation of bonds between the entangled chain of the polymer and the mucin occurs. So again, it is a very important stage. After that, the drug is released. So mucoadhesion stage comes. The complete mingling of bioadhesive to the mucus layer has occurred in this stage, and it can be also called as locking stage because after that the drug is released at the targeted site. Students, now comes the theories of mucoadhesion. So by different scientists and researchers, 5 different theories have been postulated for the process to understand mucoadhesion. So first is electronic theory. This theory states that an attractive electrostatic force between glycoprotein mucin network and the bioadhesive material, that is polymer, occurs, resulting in mucoadhesion. Similarly, wetting theory states that it is the ability of bioadhesive polymers to spread and develop intimate contact with the mucous membrane, causing a good mucoadhesion. Then comes adsorption theory. Adsorption theory states that surface forces are there over the polymer also and over the mucin also. So a kind of chemical bonding occurs. Covalent ionic or hydrogen or van der Waals forces bonds are formed, and this leads to mucoadhesion. Then comes diffusion theory. Diffusion theory states that physical entanglement of mucin strand and flexible polymer chains take place. These lead to fixation of the polymer into the mucin membrane and mucoadhesion takes place. Fracture theory. Fracture theory says that it analyzes the maximum tensile stress developed during the detachment of the BDS from mucosal surface. Fracture theory states that the force required to detach a delivery system from the mucous membrane is actually responsible for the mucoadhesion process. Students, now comes the factors affecting mucoadhesion. Basically and broadly, if we classify the factors, there are 3 types of factors broadly. First is depending upon polymers, depending upon environmental condition, and depending upon physiological condition. So here in this diagram you can see I have represented the factors that are responsible depending upon polymer. So first is molecular weight. So mucoadhesiveness increases with molecular weight. So we should always consider a polymer having higher molecular weight. Then flexibility. Polymer chain contain a substantial degree of flexibility in order to achieve the desired entanglement with the mucus. We can also achieve flexibility by combining two polymers, a polymer or a copolymer also. Then cross-link density. Increase in the density of cross-link leads to insufficient swelling of the polymer, leading to decreased rate of interpenetration between polymer and mucin. Then comes hydrogen bonding capacity. The polymer that we are using must have functional group that are able to form hydrogen bond. Okay, so this is the factors. Next one is hydration. Polymer swelling permits a mechanical entanglement by exposing the bioadhesive sites for hydrogen bonding or electrostatic interaction between polymer and mucus. So hydration is also a factors which affect mucoadhesion. Then comes concentration. If we are using a very low concentration of the polymer, then the number of penetrating polymer chain per unit volume of mucus will be very small, leading to a very unstable interaction between polymer and mucus. These are the polymer related factors. Next comes environmental factor, in which pH of the biological system lies. The pH should be such that the bonds between the polymer and the mucin membrane should not be broken. Next comes physiological condition. Means in physiological condition again two factors are there, that is mucin turnover, means the concentration of the mucin over the mucous membrane should be higher to have a good bonding between polymer and the mucin membrane. Second one is a disease condition. In certain disease condition this cellular vasculature may get interrupted, so interaction between polymer and mucin would not be possible. So these are the factors that are responsible for mucoadhesion. Students, from the diagram you can see I have tried to summarize the type of MDDS: oral, buccal, rectal, vaginal, ocular and nasal. These are the different type of MDDS in which the concept of mucoadhesion is used to design drug delivery system: oral drug delivery system, buccal drug delivery system, rectal drug delivery system, vaginal drug delivery system, ocular drug delivery system and nasal drug delivery system. We will discuss buccal drug delivery system in our next video. Students, here I have tried to summarize mucoadhesive drug delivery system. These are the questions that I have given to you. If you are watching my video very seriously, then you will be able to answer all these questions. Please answer all these questions and mail me to my email ID. I have given my email ID in my previous video, so go through it and please write down all these short question answers and mail me. Students, here we come to an end of our video on the topic of mucosal drug delivery system. Keep conceptualizing the matter, write down the question answers and mail me on my email ID. Thank you for watching my video. I will back with my next video on buccal drug delivery system. Till then, stay at home, stay safe, and please like, share and subscribe our channel for more informative videos. Thank you.